Hello and welcome. We are the Wired Sisters because we're on the wire and we are weird. This is a Harry Potter podcast, and today's episode will be about merch. Yes, my name is Jennifer. I am a Slytherin. I am Swedish, and I love the Malfoys. This is Hilde. Take it away.
I'm a Gryffindor. I don't particularly have any relationship with the Malfoys.
She doesn't. I've tried. She refuses.
Yeah. She spent 30 minutes trying to get me to say which character I was shipping, only to conclude I kind of wasn't shipping anyone. Well, no, I will ship Wolfstar and stuff, but I didn't have a bias, as they say these days.
That's fine. I still like you, but today is not about ships. It's about merch.
If people want, we can talk about ships another day.
Yes. As you know, I do like lists from the last time when I made that list about Arthur Weasley. So there's no surprise to you that I made a list today. Now, this piece of very specific paper actually comes from this bag. Just got.
You did get the bag, though.
I did get the bag, yes. I love it very much. I have no idea when to wear it.
You are officially one of us. One of them collectors that spent way too much on a piece that is essentially a display piece rather than a use it piece.
Yeah. Because it's not that big. It's really nice, but it's not that big, so I don't really know what to do it. It's just mostly for display at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's my most expensive item, actually.
And to make back shots, like I did for the Hogwarts tag with the backpack on my back.
Yeah.
And it's like the aesthetic. Here is a backpack photos.
Yeah, it's probably great for photos. I do mostly reels, but I'm sure I can work it in somehow.
Yeah, and if you're just out and about and not taking a lot of things, they are sturdy. So
yeah.
I would worry if it was white, just white, but it's mostly green. So I wouldn't
probably gonna wear it outside to embarrass Andreas. Go all Slytherin colors and then have the Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I have done these things so many times. The jacket I usually wear, because it's not very cold, is a Hogwarts varsity jacket by Undis, which is only good when it's moderate weather. Otherwise, it's just too warm. So I finally get some wear out of it.
That's great.
And it was 15 euros in the sale. So
yeah, that's a very reasonable price. I think this bag was £75.
Yeah,
I had to buy it from a UK shop because that was the only one all of Europe that had it. And then with Brexit.
I got super lucky because the new Diagon Alley bags sold out everywhere but Les Quatre Maisons. So basically, if anybody wants any of the Diagon Alley things, because Stan had the wallet, the backpack, and the crossbody, well, the bigger, not backpack.
Yeah.
And he also still had the Quibbler bag. So if anybody's listening, looking for any of these things, not sponsored, I'm just helping out a fellow collector.
Yeah, because it is hard to find merch in Europe.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. Not spawn, but
especially if you're not in the UK, it's expensive.
If you're not in the US or in the UK, Pop Culture might still have it because Australia was locked down for so long that they still have a lot of the rarer merch, but then you have to import from Australia, which is also not cheap. So
no, I know, and that brings me actually to number one on my list. Because number one on my list is actually Pottery Barn. Because I see on Instagram all the time all these collectors who live in the States who buy these amazing pieces from Pottery Barn, like the mirror of Erised, and we aren't even allowed to view their website. What kind of bullshit is that? This is 2022 and we should be able to view a website.
Yeah, without needing a VPN.
Yeah, exactly. That's just insane. At least let us view, and then we can maybe ask our friends to order it for us.
But from what I've heard is that they're all heavy, so that would be like super expensive to ship them around.
Still, I just want to see it, so I
know. I mean, I'm always super grateful to the Potterheads that go to Pottery Barn and take pictures and film.
Yeah. So that is so actually my list is called Things I Am Pissed About.
So like every list then.
So like every list. That list will be very long, but this is about merch.
You see
like this
how
podcast
it's bad and it's full of lists. Things to rant about on Wired Sister podcast.
The first one was just Arthur Weasley. This is just a reason for me to rant.
We did cover Hagrid and Dumbledore as well. So I mean, it was fair that it was that long. We did cover 3 characters and not just one.
We did. So yes, I am pissed. I am pissed about Pottery Barn, but I am also pissed about several other shops.
Yeah, no, I mean, reasonably so, I would add, because like, I mean, I am a Gryffindor, so I know I have no reason to complain, but my husband is a Ravenclaw. My best friend is also a Slytherin. And one of my 2 other closest friends in Belgium are Ravenclaws.
Yeah. It is a hard life.
All my close friends in Belgium are Ravenclaws, literally all of them. And one niece is a Gryffindor, and the other one is a Hufflepuff. Try finding merch for the Hufflepuffs and the Ravenclaws. I mean, like, other than just, the standard things that come in all houses, it's really hard.
Yeah. So in Sweden, we don't really have like a lot of merch shops. I think we have like 2, and they're very, very bad and quite expensive. And they're not like Harry Potter stores. They're like
just general geek
sci-fi in general. Yes, but I was very pleased when H&M launched like their Harry Potter clothes, because obviously H&M is Swedish, so they have like everything here. But they did our friends dirty. They definitely did. Like this one came in all the houses.
Yeah.
And I had the Slytherin one and the Gryffindor one. But they also did T-shirts with all of the houses.
Oh yeah,
I remember the colors of Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. So Ravenclaw was yellow and Hufflepuff was blue. And I was like, how is that even possible? How can you go so far out to the stores? And no one was like, wait a minute. This isn't right.
And I always wonder, like, these things, they don't just get like designed by one person and sent off to the printer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's several steps involved. Why did no one pick up on this?
Yeah, exactly. That's so weird. But yeah, so we have very limited merch options. Like I am.
Do you know how many options there are for the adults in the Belgian H&M?
Like one.
The really weird adult Slytherin costume thingamajig.
Yeah.
And then the one black knitted sweater with the white HP and then the snitch. And that's it. We don't seem to get anything else, and same for the Dutch.
I'm going to say that this is for children. So everything I got is for children. Thankfully, I fit it, but like they should know that they have an audience that's mostly like adults.
Yeah, that's probably why they are doing adult Harry Potter things now. But I mean, I feel like if it were Disney, it would be like search results. At least 20 things.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know, but it feels to me like there's at least as active a fan community for Harry Potter as there is for Disney.
Yes, for sure.
So,
yeah.
Do better, H&M. H&M is not doing good on many ways. But at least they have a Slytherin t-shirt that isn't but ugly.
Exactly. I mean, I'm very picky about what kind of stuff that I buy, because I do think that most Slytherin merch are super ugly, because they do the logos. Like, the snake looks...
I know. I mean,
traumatized.
I kind of feel like it goes for all houses, though. I mean, even official merch. Some of the official merch, I mean, if you just look at the animal and nothing else, you're just like, which one is the lion and which one is the badger,
Yes.
Or like what is this supposed to be? It's some kind of burb, but what is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that you like to put it a bit ambiguous. Is it a raven? Is it an eagle? But guys, I feel like in that entire range, Slytherin comes out best.
It definitely does not, no. Like, even in the official like from the Harry Potter shop UK. It's so ugly, and I'm so sad because I want everything.
Uglier
But
in person. But see, that way, that's a lot of money saved to buy things you actually do like.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But I mean, I still want like the robes, but I still think that the logo is so ugly. So, I mean, what are you gonna do?
I have no suggestions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you
Other
can
than
buy
learning how
other
to sew
patterns.
and making your own robes, I have no suggestions.
I cannot make my own robes. Like I can't. No.
I can't sew, and I have a really good sewing machine and serger, but I don't think I want to, take over the dining room table, which is super big, for like a week to sew robes. Because I'm
No.
not a fast sewer, because my eyesight is so bad, so it takes forever.
Yeah, it's just easier to buy it.
Yeah, and they are expensive, but also is really good quality fabric, so
They are, yes, but that leads me to number, I don't know, on my list.
But quality issues. So.
Yes, not quality issues, but I was in London recently and I went to the Harry Potter shop at the platform at King's Cross.
My condolences.
Yes, thank you. I was so disappointed. Like, I've been wanting to go there for years. Like, it was my dream to go to King's Cross platform station. And then when I got there, I almost wanted to cry.
Yeah, I bet. That was my impression as well.
Like, I was there like super early in the morning. So I was the only one there for like 15 minutes. So I had plenty of time to walk around and talk to the staff and like ask them questions. And I shit you not, I asked them. I was looking at the Marauders map, and it was the £20 version. And I was like, okay, so what's the difference between this one and the ones that's £30 on your website? And the guy looked at me and he was like, I don't think there's a difference more than the price.
So
that's just a whole other level of dumb. Like, of course there's a fucking difference.
Yeah, like I can't imagine that they would be £10 cheaper at platform than they would be.
No, because the website had two of them. They had the £20.
Oh,
and they had they had both of them.
At a website
They're not the same.
While, so I believe you though. I mean, no doubt about it. I just haven't looked at the
website it was just
so I was weird. Just unaware, blissfully unaware, apparently.
Yeah. And like, it would be like fine if it was just that one incident, but it wasn't. So I was like continuing to walking around because I really wanted to buy one of those like official robes that's on the website, because I had the Cine replica one at home already. So I wanted to buy the official one. And they didn't have that at the platform shop. So I was like, okay, but do you know if they have it at the tour? Because I really wanted to have it before I go to the tour.
Yeah, I get it.
And they were like, no, this is the only one that we have. Like, it's the same on every like affiliate of this shop. Like at the tour here, at the parks, at Universal. And I was like, that can't be. That's not right. Like on your website, there's a different robe. This is the official one, but this is not. This is the Cine replica one. And they were like, no, it's the same everywhere. So I bought the Cine replica one because I wanted a medium. I had like, mine is too big.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I got to the tour, and obviously they told me that it's the same robe, and the shop is at the end of the tour. So you have to like go through the whole tour and then go to the shop. So I ripped the tag, went in, and of course at the end of the tour, they have the official ones.
That was just horrible.
I was so pissed.
I bet.
Yeah. So now I have two Cine replica robes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not if I were a Slytherin, I would take one off your hands, but I'm afraid I have zero use for a Slytherin robe.
No.
Like none. I mean, I know a lot of Potterheads also do outfits with other houses than their own, and I'm totally fine with that, but I'm not that kind of Potterhead because frankly I collect enough things as is.
Yeah, I have actually the official Gryffindor robe because I managed to get it
saw that, but you got that secondhand, didn't you?
Yeah, I get actually most of my stuff secondhand because Harry Potter merch is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I try to find stuff secondhand where I can. I got the Mirror of Erised, the tiny one.
Yeah,
I got that secondhand. Unfortunately for me, it broke in the shipping. So
But,
like
you know,
two of the
super glue.
I super glued them. Yes, I absolutely did. But like one part of it was shipped, so I painted it with a gold pencil. So you can't really tell unless you
Whatever works, you know.
Yeah.
Just so many hacks for fixing things, and thank God there are. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
So most of the stuff I get secondhand, which is great for many reasons.
yes. I mean, I absolutely applaud getting things secondhand.
Also, the platform shop had different types of merch than they
Yeah.
had at the tour, which is super weird because it's the same shop online,
Yeah.
and the stuff that they had at the platform shop, they don't sell that online.
I
The Birdie Bots beans, the package was different.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah,
flat.
yeah. No, I mean, I really don't like that they've made made one website for both shops, because what was it, up to somewhere last year you had them both separate, and their excuses, but now it's central, and now people only have to pay shipping one time, and I call bullshit, because collectors, I mean, I get that it's annoying for somebody who's just like buying Christmas presents, so to speak, or birthday presents or whatever, but for collectors, we would rather pay shipping twice and have the option of having access to merch of the one shop and a merch of the other shop, because there's so much difference. Like you said, I mean, it's not just robes. Like my pink pygmy puff is from platform 9 3/4, and the studios ones, I saw it on Suzanne's sugar spun quills.
Yeah.
Words. Sorry, Suzanne. I saw it on her haul video, and she was pressing it, and it made the cutest sounds. My cat Kimi was sitting next to me, and we were like looking at each other. I was like, mine doesn't do that. And she ran upstairs, and I went after her, and she was sitting at the display case, and I took it out, and we were like squeezing it, and I put it on the ground, and she was squeezing it, and of course I didn't do anything, and she was more insulted than I was.
Yeah, the cool one sounds.
Like, of course, a cute story because cats, but
yeah, but that's so annoying. But also, like, the shipping is really expensive. I checked it, like, I think it was today even. Like, the shipping to the primary like countries, which is the UK and Ireland, I believe, it's £15.
What?
And it's 19 to ship to like Sweden and like rest of the unfortunate countries.
Yeah, I haven't bought from them in a while, because I think the last time was when I did like a big candy haul, because my friend Claire and I filmed a tasting Harry Potter candy video. So it's been a while since we did that. That was like last summer or something. What pissed me off the most was, before they changed the regulation that you didn't have to pay customs up to a certain value, before they scrapped that. You could pay £10 extra to have customs charges sorted out for you.
Oh.
And basically, July 1st came and went, and the shop said, "Oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore." Customs. I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
I do not want to. I'm not so addicted to my peppermint toads that I want to pay customs for
exactly. It's just, it makes it almost impossible to order stuff, at least like regularly, because the cost is just too high, just both for the shipping and then the customs.
Yeah, and you know what the worst is? If you can just go on Universal Orlando online store.
Yeah.
You pay a lot of shipping. It's like $50. But you have it in 3 days, literally 3 days, from the US with UPS or FedEx. I can't remember which one. 3 days, no customs.
How are there no customs?
They arrange it for you. It's what is it? DDP, I think it's called, duty paid.
Okay.
No customs. I haven't paid customs the last 2 times I ordered from them.
That's great. And the price is, like, the conversion rate is much better from the US.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the Cauldron wand, which was very expensive with shipping, and I didn't pay customs. And then I had an order before that, way before that, and I thought like maybe they're just super slow in sending me the letter saying you have to pay X amount of customs.
Yeah.
But no, we're like 7 months later. I'm I mean, hopefully nobody as FedEx is now going, hey, wait a minute. But as of yet, I have not paid customs on those 2 orders.
Well, that's great.
So I'm assuming it's DDP, duty and some whatever. I don't know what DDP stands for other than duty paid. So I'm just saying that if you have Potterheads near you or near-ish to you, you could just place an order together and split the fees, split the shipping. And
yeah, I do that I have my contacts.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, if it was like 5 of you, that's like $10 a person, like, shipping.
That's great.
So that's a lot more interesting than going via the UK and faster, strangely enough.
Yeah,
I know, carbon footprint and blah blah blah, but I mean, I agree.
You can't have it all.
But
yeah, that's why I really wanted to buy like as much as I could when I was in the UK.
Yeah.
But they didn't have, of course, everything like in the stores that they have online. So unfortunately, like the Triwizard Cup didn't have it.
Yeah, but you can see it. So, stuff that might look good online might not be good in real life.
Yes, but they didn't have it like at all.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it
was super confusing. Like it was
not
big.
Just that item,
Yeah.
I mean, in generally speaking, because like the cauldron wand, it's super nice in photos and video, but it's plastic.
Oh.
Because it's an interactive one, and I kind of get why they make them plastic, because children play with them as well. But on the other hand, I'm like, they're really expensive, so couldn't you do like the collector's ones in resin? But you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, a lot of merch looks really good in photos, but then you see it in front of you and you're just like, wait, this is crap.
Yeah.
And if you're going to take like a bazillion flat lace with it, or just photos in general, I can totally get that you say like, I'm going to buy it anyway because it looks good in photos. But if it's something you put in your display and you're just looking at it all the time, you don't want something that's looking like shit,
I mean, mostly no, but I get actually all my ones are from Wish.
Yeah, okay, that's fair because you're out and about doing stuff with them.
Yes, I do play with my ones, so I need them to be cheap and sturdy.
Yeah, but again, that falls under the I'm buying it anyway because pictures, and lots of them.
Yeah, I mean, I do have them on display, and I don't really care if they're like
but
the
Wish
version
totally
or
fine. Not. It's just I don't want to look at an ugly plastic thing. Well, no, the cauldron one is not. I mean, I like it still, but I just feel like, guys.
Yeah, but the Wish ones are like, they're really, I mean, they're like 10 euros, including shipping. So
that's bargain. I mean,
I could get 5 ones instead of 1 at Universal for that price. I want 5 ones.
Yeah, I will admit I mostly have noble collection ones.
Yeah.
I actually excuse me?
The expensive ones.
Not the if I can, I buy the blisters.
Yeah, okay.
So because I feel like I don't really feel like paying 10 euros more for the fancy box. We have a few fancy box ones because they're character ones that only come in fancy box, or Hermione ones for Bert because he's like a proper collector. No shade to Bert, but he's like the high-end collectors, the limited edition and nice packaging ones. He even has the wood Hermione one, so enough said. That was the last time I ordered. The last time I ordered, I bought a couple of peppermint toad boxes for me and his nan. And then I bought him for Christmas the wooden Hermione one and the box with the pins, like the Hermione box. That was the last time I ordered, and I had to pay like 45 euros in customs.
Oh, shit, that is a lot. But did you eat the toads?
Oh yeah, they're not for
because I wanted to get them, but like I want to display them, but I also want to eat them.
Well, I can give you an empty box if you like.
Yeah, please. Because I was like, I want the box, but
I literally, I have one empty box in my display case, and then I keep extra empty boxes if they're still nice, because some get beat up. If they're still nice, I literally keep them, and if somebody wants them, I just go like, you want an empty tote box? Here you go.
Oh, that's so nice.
I mean,
because like I love sweets, so it feels unnecessary to buy something just to display it.
No, I'm eating it. I will admit, I do have one pack, the small regular store €5 pack of Bertie Bott's every flavor bean for photos, because no way I'm touching those. If I am taking photos and there's jelly beans, it's like nice Hema jelly beans, which I can eat afterwards.
Those beans are so disgusting. Me and Vanessa did that on Instagram Live, where we tasted them, like the dirt and the sausage. It's like,
oh yeah, no,
oh
Claire and I was like literally having the manual, so we didn't take any gross ones. We didn't.
No, we wanted to have the gross ones because we wanted to see like the reaction, but
I think Claire had a gross one on purpose, but I didn't. But yeah, ones I feel like they're just like taking advantage of the collectors when it comes to wand prices.
For sure. Speaking of wands, I heard that they are gonna stop selling collectors' wands at Universal Studios and just gonna sell
they're all going interactive, if I'm not mistaken.
That's dumb. Like, I don't know why they're doing that, but it's dumb.
I think they assume that people don't come there to buy collector's ones and want interactive ones to play with because they have all the spell thing.
I only have like a few ones. I only buy the ones that have like a special connection for me. Like, obviously, I have the Malfoy ones, all of them, and Bellatrix.
Do you have Scorpius though?
I don't. Like, I thought about getting that, but like when I was in London, but they were expensive, and I don't think they had that on Wish. But I'm gonna look.
No, I'm not sure the Cursed Child ones are on Wish. Well, if and when we manage to meet up, when not if, you can totally borrow my Scorpius one if you like.
Oh, thank you. I will bring all of the Malfoy ones so we can have like the full collection. It's like a family photo.
Yeah. We should do that. Because I only have the Scorpius one. I don't have other ones. Beth has the Hermione Cursed Child one though, because obviously Hermione.
And that's different. Why does she have a different
It's different than her original one.
Why?
They're all different though. Harry's not the same. Weird. I mean, I can understand that Ron has managed to break yet another one that needed another one, but they stopped selling that one, and I'm full of regret because that was kind of the one Cursed Child one I still wanted. Yeah. But meh, can't have it all. I'm not gonna do any efforts to get it. If somebody that I know is like, oh, I'm selling it and it's in good condition and a good price, I will probably buy it of them. Probably. But I'm not fussed.
Does it also disturb you that they had different ones in the first movies than they have like in the later movies?
No, like because I was too blind to actually notice. As in, like, literally, because perception disorder.
Like, I didn't notice until I saw people like posting the original ones on Instagram.
No.
Do I have to buy more ones now?
No, I don't get that fussed. What does annoy me is that they make it near impossible to get some ones, like how Peter Pettigrew's, you have to buy a whole set. For Luna Lovegood's original one, you have to buy the whole set. The twins, you have to buy both and stuff like that. I do like that you can at least, if you really want one of the twins ones, that you can at least say like, okay, I am getting it off the Harry Potter shop. If they still have it, I don't know. But again, the shipping, the customs, it's just such a, I mean, no.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know if you agree or not, probably you do, but there's people taking a lot of advantage. If you see like shopping services, the markups are ridiculous. Sometimes I see like a Primark item that's for sale, and I'm like, I have seen that in the Antwerp Primark, and it's like €3, and you're asking 25, and that's without shipping and without having to pay customs,
Oh. Yeah. Especially the reselling prices are just insane.
It's just like being like scalping merch,
Yeah. And I feel like that also contributes to that the fandom isn't as inclusive of like everyone, because everything is so damn expensive. Not only that there's merch that you can't access in certain countries, but also the prices. Like the Target Diagon Alley Pops, the Funko Pops. That's yeah. They are available at Target, only in the States. Like we have one of them, the Ginny Weasley one, when she's outside.
Outside Honeydukes, I think I saw that.
No, it's the book.
Flourish of Bliss. Yeah, Flourish of Bliss.
Exactly. That is the only one available in Sweden, and it's like 400 Swedish crowns, like 40 euros. Yeah, and they are 25 at Target. $25.
What? Well, I feel like Funko are generally cheaper in the US than they are here. Yes. But I do remember that because you have EMP. I don't know if you guys get EMP or large, because it's called large in Belgium and the Netherlands. But they had Molly and the Burrow, and they've had several of that series. But I don't collect them, so I don't buy them.
I only have 5. And I was saying for the longest time, I was like, I'm not going to collect Funkos because there's no point. They are expensive. They are hard to get. And why? Like, they're just, But then I was like,
some are cute.
Draco Malfoy one.
I can understand.
Buying the cute one. But like when you are constantly seeing these accounts on Instagram who have like all of the Funkos, and you're like, I want that.
Yeah, because like people make
That's how I started collecting.
But the thing is, it looks so cool in their house, but will it look cool in your house? You know?
No.
That's always what I'm like, because I'll be the first to be like, I'm going on this website and it's so, and then I'm like, yeah, but where am I going to put this?
Yeah.
Even if you buy like really expensive things, you still have to be like so aware.
Yeah, that's why I don't. That's one of the reasons I don't.
No, I have a few. We have 2 of the 3 brooms.
Yeah, I wish I had a broom, but unfortunately I haven't found. Well, I did find one secondhand, but I was dumb. I was like, no, 200 euros is a lot of money. I didn't realize that.
But let's be fair, the one you really want is the Nimbus 2001, because that's Malfoy's broom.
Yes, but I will be fine with a 2000.
Would you be fine with a Firebolt, though?
No, because they are ugly. I don't like.
I love the Firebolts. And Beth would totally agree with you, but I flippin' love the Firebolt. I will say that the Nimbus 2000 is like the ultimate broom for steampunk stuff, with like the brass and brass
so pretty.
My heart. But I flippin' love my Firebolt. I mean, everybody who follows me on Instagram knows that I have an ongoing love affair of using my Firebolt for pictures. It's usually the Firebolt. I only get the Nimbus when I'm just too lazy to get the Firebolt.
But the good thing about the Firebolt is that you can go to any like dollar store and get a kid's broom for Halloween. And it looks like the Firebolt because it's twigs everywhere.
They're actually like cheap versions of the Firebolt, so I thought.
Yeah, they are.
I just feel like there's a lot wrong with merch.
A lot wrong, and especially I do feel bad for Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw because there's hardly ever merch for them.
Poor buffs. I mean, how many times is it that the Hufflepuff merch isn't even yellow?
True, but also I think it's more often that the Ravenclaw ones are the wrong colors. Like they should be the bronze and
but the Ravenclaw is like book bronze and blue, and then the movie, what is it, silver and blue, and then Cursed Child is like light blue and dark blue. So I feel like there's a lot of canon options for Ravenclaw depending on which canon you're looking at, whereas Hufflepuff, I mean, how many times do they just like, a Ravenclaw is usually at least blue. Hufflepuff is often, what is it, like grays and browns, and I mean, I get it. Cursed Child Hufflepuff is, what is it, yellow and brown, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing is, I get that yellow isn't for everyone. But there's so many shades of yellow. There's a lot of tonality in there, a lot of values. And mustard is, like, I feel a fairly universally flattering color. I mean, I have super shallow skin and I can wear mustard. So I'm just saying, like, bright yellow, no. But mustard? totally. So, or at least I like to tell myself that I can. Maybe I can't. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like, I mean, it's the same thing with like the Uzma Kappa merch for Monsters University. They're basically like Mike Wazowski green. So what they often do is just like take another green and add Mike, like that kind of noxious green accents, or just go for a more flattering green with like a nice yellow. So I'm like, I hate to point it out, Warner Brothers, but if Disney, who are notoriously thick, sorry, Disnerds, I also am a Disnerd, ergo all the Monsters Inc. stuff in the background, well, monsters. If Disney gets it, why are you lagging behind, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just like, guys, no. No. Just no. Or like jackets that are in all house colors and Hufflepuff gets an all black one. And I'm like, I mean, like, I'm sure that a lot of Hufflepuffs are like, yeah, okay, I'm digging this, but
they just take whatever they can find.
Wouldn't you at least want the option to also have a house color jacket, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Hufflepuff, so I can't speak for them, but I know my niece is like very confused. She's like, what?
To summarize, it is a hard life if you're a Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw in this world. In this world of merch, it is a hard life.
Yeah. To conclude, a lot of merch is overpriced.
Yeah.
A lot of merch is far too hard to get.
Yeah.
There's not enough good merch for all houses.
I feel sorry for Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw and myself. Everyone but Gryffindor, because just as Dumbledore, someone forgot that there are other houses as well.
I'm sorry. I mean, if I were a merch creator, I would create everything for all houses.
And that's why Potterheads should be the merch creators.
Even as a Gryffindor, it super annoys me that there is not merch for all houses. And it would probably still annoy me just as much if all my friends were also Gryffindors. I mean, I like inclusiveness, so.
Yes.
I'm that person. We don't like the UK shop site at all.
No, we don't like the platform shop.
I don't like the online shop either. I mean, I liked it.
Pottery Barn. There's a lot of things we don't like. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that need changing. And what did you say? Potterhead should create the merch.
Yeah. Because that's when you get the good stuff.
That's why small shops are actually. Yeah. You know, we should do that. We should talk about small shops next time.
Yeah. Promote small businesses.
Yeah, we should talk about small shops and small creators. So we will do a poll on Instagram, and then you can go decide what we talk about next.
So thank you.
Thank you all for watching and for sticking with us. And we will do a poll on our Instagrams. Mine is @SteamandKittens. And you are?
Mine is Adventures of Wonder.
See? And they will be in the description down below and typed on the screen. And yeah, follow us on Insta, especially her, because she's the funniest person on the planet.
I'm okay.
Are hilarious. I'm not even joking. So follow her. Follow me as well whilst you're at it. Click like and subscribe if you want to see more Wired Sisters action. We will be here every 2 weeks normally. And join us for the next episode, which may or may not be about small shops. Did I forget anything?
Don't think so.
All right, we're signing off. Bye.